everybody, welcome back to a new video. In today's video I would like to talk a little bit about the Camelia jersey dress from Designer Stitch. It's one of their latest patterns, and it's a pattern I really like. Besides that it has my name, I really love this dress. I made two of them. This one was my test garment, and this one is made with black velvet for a guest post on the Minerva Crafts blog. So I was thinking that maybe I can share a few of my tips on sewing this pattern. First of all, I want to say that at the end of this video you'll find two links for two small tutorials, one for binding the neckline on the dress, and another one for attaching the front panels to the back, because you need to take care a little bit that you are aligning the waist notch from the front with exactly with the waist notch from the back. So you have two links there on at the end of this video where you can see how I did that. Actually, I just followed the instructions. The dress is really easy to make. This pattern is made for knit fabrics, and the best fabrics that are working for this will be ponte knits, like this one, for example, or this kind of stretch velvet. This is just a little bit on the lighter side. I'm really curious to see how the pleats are going to hold. As you can see, on a little bit more structured ponte, the pleats are going to hold very nice. And the problem is, if the fabric is also really soft, then you have that asymmetrical hem, also very much hanging. But that one you can fix by making the hem a little bit higher. So the pattern has cup sizing. It's really easy to fit. If you have a full bust, maybe it will be definitely easier to find your cup size and make the size you need, because otherwise I think it could be very interesting to make a full bust adjustment on a pattern piece like this. The pattern has, so you have two panels here, the right and the left one. You have bust darts for a very nice fit. You also have darts for the back. You have them on your pattern, and also for the inside panel for the front left. So if your fabric is a little bit softer, maybe you need to sew also those darts. I did not sew them because on my case my fabric was stable enough and I did not need those extra darts. Other things, I sewed clear elastic on both dresses in the shoulders. I'll put a link here for a video on how I'm doing that. I have it here on YouTube. Very easy, directly with the serger. And for the neckline on this one and also on this one, you'll see in the instructions the binding. You are instructed to fold it in two and then sew it here on the front and then turn it all the way to the back and top stitch. But because I was afraid, because this velvet is a little bit fluffy, I was afraid that 3-4 layers of velvet is going to be too much. I just sew it one layer, and then turn it to the inside and just trimmed very close to the stitching line. So that worked really nice. The dress is made almost entirely on the serger. Only the darts, of course, and the neck binding I did it with the sewing machine. And I just want to say, when I'm sewing stable knits like this on the sewing machine, I find that lowering the pressure foot tension on my sewing machine is making sewing knit fabrics much easier, because they are not stretching so much. And so this is what I did on both dresses. I lowered the pressure foot tension. And other than that, this is sewn with the straight stitch, and it does still have a little bit of give, and I think this is enough, because when you are attaching the neck binding to your neck edge, you don't want to stretch the bodice, but only the binding, because the binding is just a tiny bit shorter than the length of your neckline. The hems are made, actually I sewed this with a straight stitch, and also for the hem I think, yes, the hem on the black one is also with a straight stitch, and this one is sewn with the cover machine. And for that I'm using an elastic thread like this, and I found that that when I'm using this kind of thread in my looper for my cover stitch, I'm always getting really nice stitches without any skip stitches or things like that. Really big difference than when I'm using the normal polyester thread also in the looper. Other than that, I think there's not really much to say about the dress, other than it's really flattering shape. I really love it. If you watch on the Designer Stitch webshop, on the product page, you see a lot of tester pictures with all kind of sizes, all kind of bodies, and the dress is looking really amazing on everybody. And also all kind of different fabrics. The dress has also the option to be sleeveless, and then you can bind the armholes, and it's also looking really nice. So the pattern is really easy to make. The only points of a little bit of extra attention are the pleats here, that you need to take care to fold the pleats the exact amount that you have on your pattern, because otherwise you have here an edge that is not fitting with the back. And this is actually it. For the rest is really easy. I say always that is so easy as sewing a t-shirt, and it really is. It's really fast. So I'll go further with my dress, and then you'll have the links at the end of this video by then that are going to be done. And I hope you like this dress as much as I do. It's a really easy, fast project to make. This is going to make a perfect dress for the end of the year party. And if you have any questions about construction of the dress or about fabrics, this fabric is coming from Drisselstoffen, the webshop in the Netherlands, where I'm buying a lot of my fabrics. And this one is from Minerva, as I said. So, but really, these days there are so many options for this dress, so many kinds of ponte, soles and prints. Also Minerva has a lot of options for it. So if you have any questions, put them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. Don't forget you have here, I'll put another link where you can see also me modeling the dresses, both of them. Really, you can see really well how the fabric is falling on both of them. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up for the video. Thank you so much for watching again, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!